back to the channel. All right, y'all, here we go again, working on this 1992 Honda Accord two-door coupe LX 5-speed. Okay, I done destroyed it. I done took the dash out because I had these little critters up in here, so I just been doing everything. I had to check my wires and stuff because this thing ain't cranking up. But I just wanted to make sure my wires and stuff was good because they was all up in here. So that's what I'm doing now. But one thing that I noticed is when I check my let me see, when I check this main relay right here, I wouldn't get no power on pin number 6 when you're trying to start, and that's for the starter signal. And that's fuse 9 in the fuse box over here on the side, which is not blowing. It's supposed to be 7.5 amp in there. And hold on, let me turn my light on, see if y'all can see. Can y'all see this right here? Hold on. Can y'all see in there the yellow wire right here? The yellow wire. And what's this? The safety switch for the clutch, because it is a 5-speed. And now I did a continuity test on it, but it's so tight up in there, and I wasn't getting no continuity with it, the clutch pressed or not. So I'm thinking maybe that little piece on the back, that stopper that closes the circuit, could be broken, which I can't really see it because it's so tight. But on the cruise control switch, hold on, down here on this cruise control switch thingy, the one that's right beside it to deactivate the cruise control, you see that one right here? Right here. If I push that down, when the tab come out in the back, where it's supposed to, let me show you here. Right here, it have like a little rubber piece right on this piece right here that closes the circuit. Let me push the clutch down. Y'all see how that piece is, it's like got a hole. Hold on. Can y'all see how it got a hole inside of there? That I'm supposed to be, it's supposed to be flat surface. See that hole in there? So it's allowing it to kind of have a open circuit on there. But this ain't the one that I'm looking at, but I'm just trying to show y'all that tab to see how it's got that hole in there, and it's supposed to be a solid piece, just rubber. And I got the one on top that I can't even hardly see. So what I'm about to get ready to do is take out this cold clutch assembly right here, and they're size 13. I mean, no, not size 13, they're size 12. You got a screw right here. You got a screw right here, then you got another one over here at the top. But it's at the top. So and then you gotta pull this pin out right here. Come on, I can show it to you better on this side. It's a pin. Get let me. You see this pin right here? Let me point to it because the light. It's a pin right here that you gotta push out. This is connected onto the clutch cylinder outside the car under the hood. Once you pull that pin out, that tab will come out and release it from there. Then you got to take your bolts out. And then there's also one bolt up at the top, which is I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm gonna put the camera up there. It's right above the it's right here, if y'all can see that. It's right there. That's also a 12. But you see this black box over here? See this black box right here? I gotta take that out. That'll help me get my my screw at the top. And this size screw on this black box is a size 10. So I was gonna show y'all how to take it out, but it's so much work trying to have my camera here. So I'm just gonna take it out and then we go from there. I done told y'all where all the screws at that you got to take out. And don't forget to loosen your connector, your electrical connectors right here on these two. So we're going to go from there. Oh, child. I'm about to scratch my camera up trying to get it up and down. Hey. All right. Well, y'all, since I got my dashboard off too, it's a little bit easier because I can work from up here and down there. But I got my light in a different position now, so y'all might can barely see a little better. Now, you can see the screw that I'm trying to get to, which is right here. That's the 12 that I gotta get, and then the one that's all the way back here, and then down here you can see that pin right here. pull that pin out. I'm gonna do that while y'all watching. There you go. Pull it out. As you can see, it just came out. And you just wanna tap that out of there. Or I might have to put a little pressure. Can you push this clutch down right here for me? Just don't push it all the way down, just a little bit. I'm just trying to get that pin out of there.
I didn't hear you. I'm gonna try not to.
Push it down a little bit more. Let me see if I can stick my hand on the other side and see if I can pull that pin out. Okay. But that's how you get that pin out, and then you just pull it out through the other side. On this side over here. But I ain't really got the light over here so y'all can see that good. But now I'm just gonna take the rest of my screws out that I already showed you guys. And then I'll show it to you when we get it out. Okay, y'all, I got all my screws out on my clutch pedal here, so I'm about to pull that out. Got a little wires holding me up there. And my shaft kind of still in my way.
I took a neutral.
Huh?
I took a neutral.
What you mean, baby? Alright, guys. Get my light, King. Get my light. It's right there. That's what it look like up under that shade. Right there. One of my studs screwed all the way out, but it fell now. I have to screw it back in. It fell right there. Now y'all can really see how it was looking inside of there. Now I gotta see if this one, cause this the switch that the safety switch right here. So I need to see if this one got one, and it don't. So you can see it right. It's supposed to be right there in that hole. Not. Oh oh dang! What that thing almost broke my toe. Okay, hold on. Let me hold this better. Okay, hold on, let me sit right here. No, it still hit my foot button. Not this hole right here, but this hole right here. Supposed to have one of those rubber boots on there. So right now, it's allowing to the circuit to stay open because it can't close when you mash this the pedal, because that little thing is out of there, that little rubber. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna try to repair that, and then I'm also gonna test this one right here. This is how it sits in the car, just like this. But it ain't pushed down yet. But what I'm having to do, because it's hard to get in there to that one for me to fix it up in here. So I'm finna take this screw out to bring this whole thing out, and y'all just be careful of the springs and how it go back. So we about to do that now. Okay, size 14. I'm just gonna get it out right here. I hope I don't have to hold it. Okay, I gotta hold it a little bit because it's trying to turn on the other side. I can feel it turning on this side over here. See if I got it in the right. Okay, there. Alright. Alright.
God dang it.
Let me see that. It's hot. Oh.
Yeah.
Don't burn yourself, baby. Watch out. Let me turn it around here before I take that off. Get these springs out of here. Hopefully they don't got too much tension on them. Watch out, King. You see one come out right there.
I thought it was going to pop.
And then put this one out. Let me see. I gotta screw that out. It do pop a little bit, but you see how it fit? It's just locking this. Y'all can see that. It just locked. It just basically just sit right in this slot right here. Sit right there, like that, and then you just put this tab right here in this spot and that spot. But I'll move this out of the way for now. So now I'm finna take this whole thing out here. Now, this whole piece should come out. Watch out, watch out. Now, y'all can see your sensors are still in. The one right here and the one right here. And this is what your one of the problems is. These little, they're supposed to have these little rubber pieces in here. One right here and one right here. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take this one out because it's messed up. As you can see, it don't supposed to have no hole in it. I'm about to rig it up. I'm about to put these screws in here. That way this ain't gonna come out. I'm gonna put a screw right here and one right here after I take this out. and then that way it can be able to press on it to close the circuit. Okay, guys. So give me a minute. Let me get this set up, and we'll go from there. You could use whatever screw that can fit inside of here, and put your screw with your nut on the end so it won't be able to come back out. Okay. Now, I got the screw in there like I was telling y'all. I don't even know why Honda made it like that. Why wouldn't they just make these like just flat regular pieces without the hole where you have to put a piece of rubber, because they eventually go bad and you don't even know it because it's hard to see up in there. So what I did is just put 2 screws in both of those tabs, and I put a nut on the back so you ain't got to worry about it coming off or nothing like that. Or unless it just, I don't know. If you think it's gonna come off, just put some Loctites on these nuts and screw it in. So now what we're gonna do now, so now it should be making a connection. It should be opening and closing. Once I get this back in here, then we gonna like see how it going. Cause ain't nothing. Hopefully, I hope this ain't gonna hit on nothing here. That side line in some. Let me get this side lined up. I can see.
No, you're saying that one.
Oh, I got the sucker though.
No, if you had tried to put it on, you had to.
Okay, give me thing over here. Let me tighten it back up. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna start turning once I get my hand down. Yeah, I can see how that bolt gonna hit right on there. You see it? When it come down like that, it hit, push it right down.
I think
it's on there, yeah. It's hit right in on it. You see it? You gotta worry about that coming out one more. Okay, hold on, Kim. We gotta get this tight now. Hold on. Okay, put it on there. Hold it, mesh it. Hold on, you going the right way, baby? Hold on. Hope you ain't unscrewing it. Okay. Hold on, right. Come on. That's it. Okay. Let me make sure. Hold on. Alright, that's tight. Now we gotta get this spring. Hold on. I know I gotta get the spring. Remember, we gotta put the spring back on. So like this, like this right here. And then you can push it down past there. Alright guys, I got everything back on there. I almost forgot how to get the dang on spring back on there myself. Y'all see how that spring go. Locking now. So got my my screws on there, as you can see. So right now, this is how it would sit in the car. We about to do the continuity test. Okay, I don't know what kind of meter I have, but I have a Fluke 87. So what you're gonna do, make sure you got this one on the com side and this on the ohm side. So we're gonna turn it to this position right here. You see this sound waves? You wanna turn it there, and this got a beep on this, and then you wanna do this one. Match this one right here. So it's gonna beep when the circuit is closed. That's how it's supposed to do. If it's beeping with the circuit open and closed, that means the switch is bad. Let's see, right now this one closed. And I'm just gonna check it on either one of them here. See if I can get y'all up here so y'all can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I see it now. See, you got 3 in there. So this one should have continuity. Y'all hear that? No matter which one I touch it on, we got continuity. Okay, now remember the clutch is not depressed yet, so I'm going to press it. So once I press it, this one should be open, and I shouldn't have no continuity on this one. Let's press it down here, as if we was in the car. Oh, that made it snap up there. Y'all might not be able to see this one unless I turn it over this way now. Now, if I still get continuity on this one, as you can see, it's open now. So this one should be, we shouldn't hear the beep now. If we still hearing the beep, we got a problem, Captain. Okay, see, you don't hear the beep now on none of them. Now, this circuit here on the interlock or safety switch, it is closed right now with the pedal pressed down. So I should have some continuity on this one now. As you can see, it's touching the top in there. It's so dark in there, it's hard for y'all to see it. And then this one has 2 prongs in here. So we're listening for the beep. If I can get it in there right. You see that? So that means the circuit is closed. That means that both of these are good. Now I'm gonna, but let me just make sure. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna make this circuit open. Close it. Release the clutch. Put it back in rest position. Okay. Now, once again, this should have continuity because the circuit is closed on this one and open on this one. So this should not beep at all. If it still beep when it's open, that means this switch is bad. See, I'm touching it and we ain't getting no continuity running through it. So that's good. So now, guys, hopefully y'all know how to do the continuity test on these switches on the Honda. Yeah, this is for the Honda. So now I'm getting ready to put it back in, but I still got another problem in there because I think yesterday when I tried to jump it, not this, but the connector running to this, when I tried to jump it to bypass this, it's supposed to crank and it still didn't crank. And I checked the fuse number 9 for the start signal. I checked that and it's not blown. It's a 7.5 amp fuse, but that it also runs to the ignition switch. So I gotta check that and I gotta make sure no wires and that messed up on there. So I'm gonna put this back in. All right, guys, I got the clutch pedal back in here. Right here, it's back up in there. Y'all might not be able to see it. And I got my plugs hooked back up right in here. Right here. So now I'm about to see if it'll crank up, because before it wasn't saying anything when I pushed the clutch. Nothing happened. So even though even though it looked like this, it wasn't saying nothing. I wasn't getting no power out there to the starter on that starter signal wire. Okay, King, put the key in there. Don't turn the steering wheel because I don't want to mess up my arm. Okay, don't crank it yet. Wait, I gotta push the clutch in. Hold. Let me see if I can put it right here. It's gonna turn over. Just put my foot in here. You ready, King?
Yeah.
Alright, go. Alright, hold on, King. Yeah, I hear it turning over. Come on. Do it. Alright, that's good. Okay, it ain't cranking up, but hey, it's turning over.
It's loud.
Okay, turn it, take the key out so it'll stop buzzing. So I still got other stuff I gotta do in here because I gotta check the my fuel pump, because I know they had ate up some wires back down that part back there, but my fuel pump is actually up under the car. All right, Ken, you can get out. Close that door over there. So all right, guys, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all share the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the video or learned something from the video of me trying to show y'all how to test certain things on here. But y'all make sure y'all share the video. Somebody's shooting out there. Shooting back there. Y'all make sure y'all share the video. Alright, y'all. That's gonna be it. Alrighty.